by the size of this crowd. This is amazing. This should send a very clear message. A message that so many people in Washington just can't seem to get, that illegal means illegal.
Yeah!
There you go, that's it. You know, I want to give a few comments about a little project that's now known as Senate Bill 1070 in Arizona. When we drafted that law, we knew that the ACLU would sue. They always do. But we also knew that the ACLU would use the same legal theories that they use in all of their cases, the same legal theories that are trying to stop cities and states from helping the federal government enforce the law within its jurisdiction. So we drafted the law to anticipate all those arguments, and we drafted it redundantly so that it not only says there's no racial profiling once, it says there's no racial profiling 4 times. We built the law like a tank. And you know, for all of the turmoil in the press and the consternation and the furrowed brows when Arizona passed the law and the governor signed it into law, when the legislature passed it and the governor signed it, you know, it's actually a pretty simple and pretty narrow concept. It basically says that all law enforcement jurisdictions in Arizona should at least try to come close to what Sheriff Joe is doing, and when they're enforcing other laws, whether it's a traffic citation or an arrest for arson or something like that, and they happen to notice that it is obvious the person they're dealing with is unlawfully present in the country, don't turn a blind eye.
Yeah!
And you know, the people who are unlawfully in this country are, we say, are legal aliens. And I think it's strange how political correctness has prevented us from even using the term that federal law uses. And sometimes I even have to go into court and I have to write briefs lecturing the other side that the term they are using, this is the ACLU's favorite term, undocumented immigrant, is actually not found in federal law. The term illegal alien is found in federal law, and it's not a derogatory term. If any of us travel abroad, we are aliens in that country. When we follow the law, we are acting legally. When we don't follow the law, we are acting illegally. It's just a statement of reality. You know, the term undocumented immigrant is also kind of a contradiction in terms. I like to think it's calling a thief an undocumented owner. And you know, it's funny how this debate, this whole issue, and reasonable people can disagree on some of the details. I don't think reasonable people can disagree that we should enforce the law. But, you know, this debate, sometimes it becomes just crazy. I noticed that in the flyer the protesters were circulating on the internet to try to get their crowd across the street there. They said that this group, that all of you are motivated by hate, and they are motivated by love. Isn't that nice? Well, isn't it interesting how some on the radical left, how their logic breaks down, and in the end they have to resort to sort of emotion or just spurting out some sort of crazy charge like that. But I'll tell you, we're not motivated by hate. We are motivated by love. We love immigrants who come to this country legally and learn to love them.
Yeah.
We love immigrants who come and learn English and want to assimilate. Yeah. And this is something that many in the educational establishment don't want you to hear, but we actually love American culture because that's what made our country so great. Yeah.